settlement is about improving the safety of the citizens of Cincinnati. So if your friends or family call 911, you never experience a tragedy like ours.
Just hours before the 3-year anniversary of his tragic death, the family of Kyle Plush and the City of Cincinnati reach an agreement, a $6 million one. Good evening, everyone. The attention-grabbing part of the settlement is the 7-figure payout that family is getting, the second largest in city history.
But it is that smaller number the family pushed for that will have a lasting impact. Cassie Arsenal joins us now with a breakdown on that.
The family is receiving $6 million from the City of Cincinnati for their son's death. And $250,000 is fixing what they believe went wrong when Kyle Plush dialed 911. But some people think this settlement sends the wrong message. Jill and Ron Plush received some semblance of comfort on the eve of the 3-year anniversary of the tragic death of their son Kyle.
We decided to settle to get reform and get things in place that will make the changes that we want to be made.
The 16-year-old was pinned by his minivan's third-row seat. He managed to call 911 twice by using his voice activation on his phone. Officers came to the parking lot but weren't able to locate him. Instead, his father found him 6 hours later. His death prompted the city to investigate 3 different times, all of which exonerated call takers and officers of any wrongdoing. And they've since improved training, implemented mandates, hired additional staff, and upgraded the 911 system. But the Plushes want more.
The scope of the work that these experts will engage in includes fully, thoroughly exploring all the actions that everyone took that failed Kyle.
That $250,000 will go to an expert team meant to advise and reform the Emergency Communications Center for the next 5 years.
Probably looks to most people like this was about the money in the end, and to me, I'm disappointed.
Daniel Hills is a Cincinnati police sergeant and president of the FOP. He agrees Kyle's death is heartbreaking, but disagrees negligence was involved.
Some of the mandates that came down after the incident probably have hurt our effectiveness rather than helped. Having you search forever and ever for these 911 disconnects, the vast majority of which the complainant has resolved itself, or the complainant was never in a certain location or have moved on, causes police officers to spend too much time on one thing where they could be doing another thing.
But do parents who suffered an intense heartbreak and don't want anyone to feel the way they do? This is the way they want to honor their only son. Not long after Kyle's death, police officers were directed not only to call back dropped calls, but to get out of their police cruisers to search for those callers. In downtown, I'm Cassie Arsenal, Local 12 News.
Thanks, Cassie. That expert team will report back to the public every 6 months and will have the ability to apply for more money if more changes are needed.